So, continuing the story, now my other friends say, hey Dante, do you want a vodka drink? And I glare at them and say, so I'm 140 pounds. I can hold my alcohol. I went about a year or two where it was 20 shots a night. Every single night, I was an alcoholic. But this motherfucker is 110 pounds. Same height as me, 6 foot. So he's tiny and he has so many health issues.
Oh God.
Why would you offer him vodka when he just had whiskey?
Oh no.
The idiot says yes. And I grab him by the head like this and I look him in the eyes and I go, Dante, you're making a giant mistake, but I love you, so I'm going down the hole with you. Mix me a drink. So, they mix me. I keep up with him shot for shot. He gets absolutely fucked. I get absolutely fucked, but I used to save money on alcohol by mixing the clears and the darks. Get fucked up for cheaper.
No.
20 shots a night every night is expensive.
Yeah.
I don't throw up. I'm really good about keeping myself.
Because you black out before you puke.
Holding his hand. Nah, no, I stayed, straight.
Okay.
I don't black out at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Different nowadays because my tolerance is a lot lower. I don't drink as much. So the rest of the night was I'm holding his hand, 3 bottles of water, 1 to rinse out his mouth after he throws up in the toilet, another to drink, and a 3rd if we need any extra water. And the entire time I was like, hey Dante, if there's anything you want to talk to me about, I'm here, you can tell me anything, we're friends, I care about you. He tells me, and I told him, I thought you hated me, the way you act towards me, and he's like, nah man, I like you a lot, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, alright. I put him to bed, I put him on his side. I go over to the burlesque show, which is a striptease show. Usually in every convention there's a few of them. They're fun.
Sure.
You get drunk, look at strippers, hang out with the boys. My gay friend did not want to go. Usually there's male strippers too, which are a lot more impressive than the female ones. More on that later. But my gay friend, he was just chilling at the hotel room making sure Dante didn't die. Alright. Dante fell asleep. Now it was the first night they ever met. Dante woke up and started crying to him about how he hates his life and he hates himself and he hurts himself and he feels really bad about dating the same girl that I did and that he hates me and he hated me and yada yada this and that, this and that. So my best friend calls me, the gay one, and he's like, get your ass back to the hotel room. This guy's really fucked. You need to talk to him. So I marched my drunk ass back home, walking through downtown, through to the hotel room. I kick down the door, essentially, and I go, everyone get the fuck out of the hotel room. I need to talk to Dante. So I wake him up by slapping him. I slap him. He wakes up and he's like, huh? And I'm like, Dante, you son of a bitch, I need to talk to you. And he's like, what? And he's like, Dante, I know exactly what you did, and I have one thing to say to you. He's like, what? It's okay. I forgive you. There's no big deal. It's nothing. You don't need to worry about it.
Did he even know what you were saying to him? I mean, the guy's fucking gone.
Afterwards, he's like, wait, what are you talking about? I know that you dated her after me. And he goes, what? Really? And he's like, I've known the entire time.
Oof.
And he's like, oh. So, he stands up, he rubs the sleep out of his eye, and we start talking about it. Anyways. Now, I tell him that I broke up with her, and I tell him what happened during the relationship, and he says, wait a minute, that's not what she told me. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, wait a minute.
Oh,
she
no.
told me she broke up with you. And I said, no.
Oh, no.
I gave her everything she ever gave me in the same bag that she gave it to me and threw it at her in high school. She was really mad. So there's some inconsistencies. Now, she joined the military to run away from me. More on that in a bit. So, I went to, she was in community college with me and I saw her every now and then. We made a mutual friend and it was really awkward because like, oh, I think you'd like her, she's really cool, I'll introduce you to. And he brings me over and it's her and it's just, yikes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really bad. I'm an adult. I matured since high school, so I was very polite. I didn't make a big deal about it. Yada yada. Now she, oh my god, she marched off. really angrily. And then I explained to him, hey, David, that was my ex in high school. She is not exactly the best person. You probably shouldn't associate yourself with her, but come to that on your own without my help.
Sure.
Right. They later stopped being friends because she's a terrible person. Now, all right. She gets so mad. She joined the military. She's away. I think she was in Korea at the time or some shit. But this motherfucker, you want to know what this mad lad... Oh, I'm lagging. You want to know what this mad lad does?
Yeah, what?
He calls her on the phone.
Oh.
He fucking calls her on the phone.
Bruh.
She wakes up and she's like, huh? And she's like, all right, did you or did you not break up with Jack? And she's like, well, you know, it was kind of like a thing, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit, shut the fuck up, stop lying to me. Did you or did you not break up with him? And she's like, fine, he broke up with me. What is this about? Right, her name was Alandra. Gross name, I know. You know, he's like, blah, 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 blah. He hands the phone over to me and I'm like, hey Alandra, thank you for your service. Honestly, how have you been? It's been a while. Thank you for your service to our country. I'm sure your kids will be happy for the free college if and when you decide to have them. So, how's life? And she's like, who is this? Jose. No, it's fucking Jack. Hey, how's it going, sweetie? She says, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Dante grabs the phone and says, okay, hangs up. Immediately. He calls back.
Oh my God.
Declined. He calls back. Declined. She calls back. Declined. He throws his phone at me and says, if she calls back one more time, block her number. I'm going to go take a piss. He takes a piss. He comes back. They text and she agrees to speak and tell the truth. Now, what happened next is we had a three-way conversation and I laid everything out there. I told her, hey, I forgive you for the things you did in high school. We were children, we are learning how to be adults, and I don't hold it against you. It's fine. I've been having nightmares with you in it, and I've really been needing to confront you about it, so hey, here it is.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgive you, I hope you can do the same. I have grown a lot since our time together.
Very
right?
mature, very mature.
And, oh, no, she fucking...
Oh, God.
She said, oh, you know, you should stop being such a, narcissist, yada yada. She, like, shit-talked me a lot. And it was like, really? Now, back in high school, I was a little suicidal shit that had a messiah complex. If I could kill myself to save someone else, I'd do it, right? The exact opposite of a narcissist.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like,
yeah, she went on shit-talking me about it, and I was like, okay, sure. I ended up the conversation with saying, hey, Alandra, hope to never see you again, and if I see you again, it'd be too soon. But if I see you again, let's go get some coffee. Have a nice life.
Wow.